HOA mistakenly bulldozed my $1 million mountain home and then tried to bribe me to stay quiet. I bought the cabin because it sat on a ridge where the air tasted like pine and snow. Quiet mornings, deer grazing in the trees, and a view no camera could capture. The house was old but solid. Stone foundation, cedar walls, and original timber beams from the 1940s. I spent years restoring it myself. New roof, new windows, new well system. It was my dream home. Then one afternoon, while I was out of town for work, a neighbor called me in tears. She said heavy machinery was tearing down my house. Not repairing, not inspecting, demolishing. I drove 3 hours up the mountain without stopping. When I got there, everything was rubble. My kitchen, my furniture, my photographs, even the fireplace stones were smashed into piles of broken wood and dust. An HOA board member stood there with his arms crossed, acting like this was normal. He said they believed the house was abandoned and unsafe. He claimed they posted notices, except my cameras caught everything, and no one ever put a single notice on my property. I didn't scream. I walked the wreckage slowly, recording every detail. The bulldozer tracks, the shattered beams, the tire marks on my driveway. I called the sheriff and filed a criminal report for property destruction and trespass. Then I hired a real estate attorney who knew exactly how mountain HOAs cut corners. We pulled county records, permits, and demolition orders. There were none. No approval, no inspection, no court order, nothing. The HOA hired a contractor and destroyed my home illegally. The next day, the HOA president showed up with a fake smile and a folder. She said they wanted to avoid bad publicity. Inside the folder was a check for $50,000. $50,000 to replace a $1 million house. She told me to sign a non-disclosure agreement and let the community move on. I closed the folder and handed it back. My lawyer drafted a demand letter backed with drone footage, before and after photos, and county records proving the home was structurally sound. We filed a civil lawsuit for full replacement value, emotional damages, and criminal negligence. The county building inspector reviewed the case and confirmed the HOA violated demolition laws. The sheriff's department opened an investigation into the board's authorization. Things got worse for them quickly. The contractor admitted they were hired under the table. Checks were written from a private HOA account that wasn't listed in official records. The HOA president tried to claim it was an accident, but emails showed they wanted a cleaner view on the ridge for new buyers. Half the community turned against them when they found out their dues funded a secret demolition job. The judge didn't hesitate. The HOA was ordered to pay full reconstruction cost, temporary housing, legal fees, and a massive fine to the county. My new home is already being rebuilt with insurance and court-ordered funds. The HOA president resigned and is now under criminal investigation for fraud and destruction of property. They tried to scare me into silence. Instead, they paid for every single piece of wood, stone, and glass they crushed. If you love HOA justice stories, like the video and subscribe.